Today I'm going to be recreating the hairstyle that Megan Fox wore on the cover of Rolling Stone. It's gorgeous, loose waves, kind of a multi-texture pattern, and I just loved it, and I know I have the perfect tool to recreate it. And the tool is the Rod by High Elite. It's a digital rod. It's a clipless curling iron, and it has adjustable temperature. So you just remove this cover. This is a really cool cover. So you can also put this on when it's hot to protect you or to just store it if you have to run out the door and you want to pack this rod to go. So it varies in size. It goes from wide to narrow, as you see there. So you can create really big waves, really small waves, or you can do a wave that has a different wave pattern all throughout it. And you can create different waves and different curls all with this one iron. I really, really love it. This is my perfect rod. So to create the look today, what you'll need is some working spray or hairspray to spray your hair while you're working. You'll need a spray wax that we're going to be using for some texture, and then just a finishing spray or stronghold hairspray. You'll also need a teasing comb or brush, a bristle brush for smoothing, a couple of clips to hold your hair out of the way while you're working, and a glove that's going to protect you from burning yourself with a clipless curling iron, because they are different to use. You'll need to protect your fingers. High Elite has some really cool gloves. They have a 3-fingered glove that leaves the last 2 fingers of your hand out, and then they have a little 2-fingered glove that just uses these 2 fingers here. As a stylist, I know I like to have a couple of my fingers out for parting and to really be able to feel the hair, so a full glove really isn't ideal. So this 2-fingered glove is my favorite, and this is the one I'm going to be using today. So I'm going to section off my hair and show you how to create the style following this. Now I'm going to show you how to get the style that Megan Fox had on the cover of Rolling Stone. So I'm just going to let my hair down. As you can see, I've started with just my straight, clean, straight hair. I am wearing my clip-in extensions. I'm wearing my 16-inch Easy Extend Elite, and these are actually the extensions that Megan Fox has. They centered these on the set of Transformers, so this is actually the hair that she has in. So I'm going to create 3 different sections. First, I'm just going to pull my crown area up. The crown does something completely different than the rest of the hair, so this will be our last section. Just secure with the clip there. And then I'm going to cut this bulk of my hair just in 2 separate pieces for easy working. So I'll just kind of cut it in half here and clip up the top section. And then I'm going to turn my rod on. So I'll remove the cover, and it only takes a couple of seconds to heat up, which is wonderful. It tells you the temperature as it's heating up, so you know when it's there. I'm going to set mine at 350. So I'm going to be creating 2 different curl patterns in my hair today. I'm going to be creating a body wave and a ribbon curl with this rod. So, taking my working spray, I'm going to protect my fingers with the 2-fingered glove. And I'm going to take a section, just a couple of inches big, about right that much. So I'll spray the working spray. And the curls around your face, you're going to want to have go out. It kind of creates a feathered effect, so you're going to curl them away from your face. So my rod is heated. I'm going to hold it at an angle like this. And the first curl I'm going to create is the body wave. So I'm going to hold the hair, and the hair creates a twist as it goes down the rod. I'm just going to let it create that twist. So all the way around, you hold for 3 to 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll slide the rod out, and give it a little tug, and it creates this loose body wave. I can hold it up for you to see a little bit more clearly there. It's just kind of a loose wave. Now taking the next section back, spraying the working spray, taking the rod at a downward angle there. So you're going to let the hair lay flat against the rod. So you do have to adjust your hand a little bit as you go down to kind of make sure the hair stays flat. Overlap the last turn, And hold for 3 to 5 seconds. And slide the rod out. And you can see this is a little bit more of a tight curl. It's more of a spiral, kind of a ribbon curl. And next to each other, they make a different pattern. So I'm gonna alternate this curl pattern throughout the bottom section of my hair. Going to move on to the next section and just allow the straight hair that I had up to come down, leaving the crown still pinned. I'm going to repeat this process. Remember to curl the hair around the face back away from the face. So now we're ready to move on to the crown area of the head. So I'm going to release these straight pieces here. And what I'm going to do is create a tease or a back comb throughout the entire crown area of my head. And I'm going to do that by choosing a small section about 1 inch thick, just like this. And then I'll spray at the root with the working spray. And then taking a comb, I'm just going to back comb. And all you need to do when you back comb is slide the comb into your hair and pull down. You don't need to do it fast, you don't need to do it rough, just create a little cushion right down there, and it creates the volume there. So I'm gonna do that throughout the crown area, and it is gonna look crazy at first, but we'll smooth it down. Okay, so now that we have it nice and big and crazy, you're just gonna take your boar brush, your bristle brush, and just kind of smooth the crown area, just kind of disguising that back combing. And we'll create Megan's part on the front. It is a center part, but it kind of veers to the side. So it starts in the center, and it makes an angle. I'm just gonna take my comb and create that. And then we'll create the curls in this top section. There isn't a whole lot of curls, so we mainly wanna focus on the ends, and we'll be using the biggest part of the rod, right just to about the center of the rod to create these curls here. So I'll start over here, right at the face. Spray my working spray. Get my glove back on. And I'm going to curl this away from my face. And I'll alternate the curl pattern throughout the top area. Okay, so now that we've created the curl pattern, we're just going to give it a light shake and just kind of release those curls because it is a released kind of relaxed wave. She'll shake it. We'll also just kind of smooth the top for that added smooth effect up here. Using your fingers to give it some volume at the crown. Then I'm going to take a spray wax and just lightly spray throughout. You don't need a lot of spray wax, just kind of create a mist or it'll really weigh down those waves. So I'm going to create a mist here. and just lightly use my fingers to create a nice piecey appearance. And I'm going to set with a Stronghold hairspray. There you go. You've recreated Megan Fox's cover look.